of water by April as the city's worst drought in a century risks forcing residents to join queues for emergency rations. Day zero, the day taps are due to run dry, has crept forward to the 22nd of April as city authorities race to build desalination plants and drill underground boreholes. Almost 2 million tourists flock to Cape Town every year, travel and tourism accounting for an estimated 9% of 412 billion rand. That's about $33 billion of South Africa's economic output last year, according to the World Travel and Tourism Council. At a trial water collection site similar to an estimated 200 the city may introduce, people queued, and you can see those pictures on your screen, to fill up their water bottles, limited to a maximum 25 liters of water per person per day, officials have said. Nation meeting on North Korea agreed on Tuesday, that's yesterday, to consider imposing unilateral sanctions on Pyongyang that go beyond those required by the UN Security Council's resolutions, the United States and Canada have said in a joint statement. This meeting, held to discuss North Korea's nuclear weapons program, also vowed to support dialogue between the two Koreas in the hope that it leads to the sustained easing of tensions. The statement added that U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson had said during a summit news conference with his Canadian counterpart Chrystia Freeland that it was time to talk to North Korea, but that Pyongyang needed first to take the step to say it wants to talk. When asked about possible limited military strikes against North Korea, a so-called bloody nose, Tillerson said he would not comment on issues that have not yet been decided. Supporters of Catalan independence gathered yesterday evening to protest against the imprisonment of the leaders of two Catalan civic organizations, a day ahead of the maiden session of Catalonia's new parliament following the December snap election. Jordi Sanchez of the Catalan National Assembly and Jordi Cuixart of Òmnium Cultural have been in prison for 3 months now, pending an investigation on charges of sedition over their roles in Catalonia's banned independence drive. Sanchez, like imprisoned former Vice President Oriol Junqueras and former Interior Minister Joaquim Forn, has been elected to the new parliament, but will not be able to be present when parliament has its first session on later today. Once the parliament is formed, potential leaders of the regional government will put themselves forward for a vote of confidence, although it could take months for a new government to emerge. Well, you're watching Citizen Extra. Time now for a quick break. When we return, we'll be talking matters cohesion with NCSE chairperson Francis Ole Kaparo. He's here with us in studio. And also later on, we'll be talking about, some have called them murder in the family, crimes of passion, senseless or bizarre deaths. What is happening in our country? We'll have two psychiatrists joining us for that later on. You're watching Citizen Extra. See you in a bit.